Hello YouTube. Um, hey, my name is Tim, and I am going to talk to you about a project called Bomb Token. Bomb Token is a cryptocurrency project, so it's a virtual currency, and I must say it's like one of the funniest ideas I've seen in the space, and also a little critical maybe. I'll get to that. It's an interesting catch. So Bomb Token runs on the Ethereum platform. It's a token, and they describe themselves as the project as a social experiment and a financial case study to measure the feasibility of a deflationary currency. They've set up 3 rules that pretty much describe the project. I'll go mention the 3 rules to you again, and then I'll go through a couple of things that I'm observing about the project that inspire me enough to actually show my face here, which I usually don't do, but hey, sometimes you just have to take the plunge and start a new thing. So 3 rules of Bomb Token. Originally, first rule, originally there were 1 million bomb in existence. So if you want to understand what bomb, 1 million bomb, what is that? Just imagine 1 million some kind of Bitcoin. Some kind of currency that is out there on the internet. So you start with 1 million. There's 1 million available. Each time a bomb is transferred, that is rule 2, 1% of the whole transaction is destroyed. So if I would want to send my friend James 100 tokens, bomb tokens, he would actually receive, I send out 100 things, 100 tokens, and he would receive 99. And now he can do with the 99 whatever he wants. But that one token is gone forever. And there's the third rule: there will never be newly minted bomb. So we are past the 1 million, of course. With every transaction, they get less and less and less. That's called deflation. It's the opposite of inflation, what you have if your money is worth less and you can buy less things with it. Let's say a piece of butter cost you 3 euros or $3, and a year later you have to pay for the exact same butter 3.20 euros. So that is inflation. Deflation is, the idea of deflation is the opposite, so that next year your money would be worth more, and you could buy that piece of butter for a lesser amount of money. But you would maybe also get a little less money from whatever economic activities you do, whether you get a job, whether you do freelance or you have an enterprise. Prices would fall. If you sell butter, you only get $2.80 for the same piece of butter. So for the same amount of value that you get a lesser amount of currency, which is worth the piece of butter. What do I like about this approach? If you're a little knowledgeable about the whole crypto space and currencies and how they work and how value is not only created, it's hardly created, but determined by trading markets. Those 3 simple rules, and the idea of having nothing else built around it, no complicated incentives and tokenomics and people, and there's not so much about it. It's very straightforward. It's in super easy story to share, and that's what actually like got a small community together that is now like supporting Bomb, trading Bomb, basically like taking part in this like social experiment. It is interesting to say that it's like those bomb tokens were all given out for free. Some are still like in the process of being given out for free, like in airdrops and like reward programs, which this video is actually a part of. Super easy story to share, super nice, and a lot of potential of just like going viral. Like, oh, there's like some kind of money where you get like less and less and less and less and less. So there is a catch and maybe a couple of things about those tokens. Like, yeah, you always like destroy 1%. You send 100 bomb tokens, 99 would be destroyed. Technically, there's a couple of things. So tokens only exist in natural, those tokens, bomb tokens only exist in natural numbers. It's run on the Ethereum platform, and for the nerds among us, it's like has like 0 decimals attached to it. So if you send 100 bomb, 1% is burned, 1 of 100. So you end up with 99. If you want to send 10, you would have to end up with 9.9 tokens. But since it only exists in natural numbers, if you transfer 10 tokens to your friend James, he will end up with 9 tokens. So the 1% rule is not exactly right. Like 1% is the minimum that is like burned. If you send 2 tokens to your friend James, a whole token will be burned. So actually 50% of the money will go away, which makes it very, very hard to use it once there's like a really small token supply. Like even you have 2 bomb tokens, each is worth $10,000. You transfer them, you think, oh, it's worth $20,000, but since half of it is burned and you only have natural numbers, that game is not going to go so far. Because you can't put like really smaller and smaller and smaller increments into place like you can do with Ether or Bitcoin, where you like start buying like 0.0001 token for like a couple of euros. That is not going to work with bomb token. And if you basically have 1 bomb token in your wallet, that's not going to help you much, because the moment you transfer it, it's going to be gone. So that about value, like rather tough. 1 million tokens is not a lot. I've just looked it up. There's like 700,000 active Bitcoin addresses right now. So it's not going to move out of being a niche token and an experiment. Even though it's like currently worth some good money. But that is pretty rough. Like if you end up like having a token, like whatever it would be worth, like 1 token is basically worthless. And if you have 2 tokens, you always have to subtract at least 1 for a transfer. Maybe 2 if you want to like get your token out of your wallet, and 2 in exchange. It's not exactly practical in the long run. I think that is the hardest point about it. Really think that is the hardest point. Like otherwise, I must say the team is like amazing. They really know how to build community and how to do marketing. The volume has been increasing. The price has been increasing. It's actually worth something. There's like projects with actually like doing way more than like 1 token contract. that are worth less and that haven't increased in price so far, because of course, since it's deflationary, like that creates scarcity. So bomb tokens are very rare, but also very impractical. We'll see how far this game goes. Remember, bomb token is a social experiment. I really want to see it go viral a lot more. Also because it's simple enough that you can kind of like learn and also learn from experience what different kinds of currencies and currency models like actually mean to you. It's very different thinking about this in theory once you have a couple of tokens or different currencies that work in completely different ways. That is very interesting. So for the time that like those tokens go viral and people actually want them, before it gets impractical, there is a good chance of a like really sharp increase in prices. But I do guess that in the long run, there is also a tendency that we kind of will see a loss in like just practicality for the token. So I will try to play the game a little bit, maybe get a couple. I already have a couple, and see how that develops. If like you guys from the bomb team are looking at this, great job. I really love it. It's really funny. It's really funny, and I hope this really goes a long way. I am just going to pull up the tab. The website is bombtoken.com if you want to see more. If you have any other thoughts about how this token works and how the tokenomics and also the viral potential of the story are concerned, if you have any input there or anything you'd like to share, I'd love to see it in the comments. And I hope you all have a good time and see you later. Goodbye.